Joel Osteen is arguably the most famous celebrity preacher in the world. He's known for his feel-good prosperity gospel messages that encourage you that your best is yet to come and you will live your best life if you follow Jesus. This feel-good presentation of ancient truths that put you at the center of your relationship with God deems him as a rather positive and likable guy. But what if there's a dark side to Joel Osteen and Lakewood Church? Pastor MikeWinger comes out of the Calvary Chapel movement. In recent years, his online ministry has exploded to over 500,000 subscribers. In my opinion, he does some of the best breakdown of questionable teachers and things that are problematic with their theology. Some of my favorite videos from Pastor MikeWinger are his breakdown of Bethel's theology and what the Bible actually says about alcohol. He's a friend of the channel's, and I consider him a great resource for good Bible teaching. Well, several months ago, Pastor MikeWinger made a video breaking down a Joel Osteen sermon. I thought it was rather gracious and compassionate. He didn't dismiss him as a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yet nonetheless, this led Pastor MikeWinger to receive a copyright strike from Lakewood Church. Initially, Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church took all the AdSense from the video, and then they escalated it to be completely taken off the internet. Which leads us to today, and a revelation that Pastor MikeWinger made that leads to a shocking escalation of hostility towards Christian creators from America's most friendliest pastor.
The real test of how high you can go is how do you treat people when you have the advantage.
Ruslan.
There's a few things we need to break down in this entire saga that's important. And before I do that, I want you guys to know, sometimes, if we're honest, Joel Osteen can kind of be an easy target. He's a celebrity pastor. He's a prosperity pastor. He has a great smile and great hair. But we don't want to just make videos about celebrity pastors for the sake of doing that. That's no fun. That's not okay. The point of this video is to help you guys understand some of the shenanigans that happen behind the scenes in situations like this that are rather frustrating, to say the least. So again, MikeWinger doesn't even know I'm making this video. This is me speaking on behalf of me, no one else. I just want to be clear, and I honestly don't know how Pastor Mike would feel about this video. But here is the deal. A couple of months ago, Pastor Mike made a video, and let's just let Pastor Mike explain what happened. And then there's a revelation of what happened today that really upset me, and this is why I'm making this video, okay? So all you guys that are like, Joel Osteen's a great guy, you know, Lakewood's a great church. Okay, we'll see if you still feel the same way after you get all the details in this situation. Okay, so here's Pastor MikeWinger's from a couple months ago, and he's just going to briefly give you a recap of what happened.
I had a dream that I could do a simple evaluation of Joel Osteen's teachings, like an analysis of how he uses the Bible in particular. But that dream was crushed because when I posted my video, and while it was getting quite a lot of views and helping a lot of people as the messages I received were telling me, Joel Osteen decided to have that removed from the internet. So I made a new video with using less of his contents to make it harder for him to bring a copyright claim, even though I'm bringing, I think, fair use and analysis, and this is educational content. But he had that one removed as well. And so now this is my last ditch effort. In order to avoid Joel Osteen pulling this video off the internet, as he has done to my two other videos that offer purely a friendly analysis of the way he uses the Bible, I am going to have to not use any of his content. And instead, I'll just read the parts from Joel Osteen's sermon while holding this paper up so that nobody could take those clips and think that I'm actually teaching those things. I'll also be reading
So he basically took the original video that Joel Osteen or Lakewood Church had taken down, and every time it was Joel Osteen footage, he just held a sign saying Joel Osteen said, and he read those parts, okay? And then he cut back to his original video using none of their content.
And I don't think it's possible for even Joel Osteen to take this video off the internet, but we'll find out.
And by the way, Pastor MikeWinger is extremely charitable when he makes videos like this. There's no bravado or anger or any of those things. He's extremely charitable, and I think it's a great resource to be able to create good faith arguments of some of the problematic things with some of today's biggest pastors. And again, my favorite video from him is probably his Bethel video, which I recommend you guys check out. I recommend you guys check out this whole video. We're not gonna look at the whole thing, but I'm just giving you guys context of what he had to do to kind of work around this, okay? So here's his original video, and then this is how he had to recreate.
Statements, and that's what we'll see. Joel says, Jesus said offenses will come. He didn't say they might come. If you're a good person, if you're nice, nobody will do you wrong. He said disappointments will come. Betrayals, things that are not fair will come. How you deal with these offenses, how you handle the hurts will determine whether you move forward and see the new things God has in store, or whether you get stuck, bitter over what didn't work out. The issue here is he's quoting Jesus now for the first time.
Okay.
This is a big deal.
So then he cuts back to the original sermon reaction that he did. Hopefully you guys are following along. I got to get some stuff broken down so you guys understand what happens. Okay, so in YouTube, there's this concept called fair use. And fair use is when I, as a creator, can take someone else's content, repurpose it, add commentary, add value, do something to make it new content. I actually just did fair use with Pastor MikeWinger's video. That was me using fair use, okay? So fair use is a legal precedent that allows creators to take bits and pieces and repurpose it. You can't just re-upload something from someone else. You have to take it and make it your own. Now, in the YouTube Content ID system, how this system works is that anyone who owns their copyright, as Lakewood Church owns that copyright, can claim that you are violating their copyright, and YouTube has a guilty until proven innocent system. What does that mean? That means that someone can react to a sermon or react to a video, and that video can get a strike. And what happened in this situation is that's what happened. They got a strike, and Lakewood Church initially claimed all the monetization from MikeWinger's video, which he didn't really care about. Then what happened is they took that video, they left the sermon up, the reaction to the sermon up, and then they escalated it to then want the video completely taken down. Pastor MikeWinger filed a rebuttal, and they rejected the rebuttal. And so basically what would have happened was he would have got a copyright strike, couldn't be on YouTube for a week. And then the only way to avoid that is to escalate it and go to court against Lakewood. Lakewood would have to file a federal lawsuit against Pastor Mike. And so he kind of just let it go. He's like, man, it's not that big of a deal. It's not a good look for the gospel. I'm not going to do this. So he kind of recreated this video, told everybody what was going on. He left it alone. He was the bigger person in this situation. I told him I would have forced them to take me to court. I'm King Petty over here with stuff like this, okay? But he said, you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man. I'm gonna bow out, and I'm not going to even deal with this. So, mind you, the video was taken down by Lakewood Church and Joel Osteen. We don't know if it was Joel Osteen directly, but whether it was or it wasn't is irrelevant because this is still on his watch. Now, what happened today blew my mind. I have never seen this in the entirety of my YouTube career. I've never heard of this from any other creator. This is nuts. But before we get there, I need you guys to do me a favor. I have something special coming next Friday, December 16th. Here's a little preview of it, and then we're gonna get back to what happened today. You may not know I make music, but I got a new song coming out. And it's something I need you to do, but first, I want you to hear a snippet of the song.
I went from being a porn addict to sharing the gospel with a porn actress who was criticized for being low status by the same OnlyFans who treat us so lavish. I'm confused.
I swear y'all thought he did doing podcasts, hot takes. He still can rap.
Now, in order to get this song to the top of Spotify, I need your help. I need you to click the link below or go to RuslanToTheMoon.com and pre-save this song. What is a pre-save? It means that this song will be added to your library to remind you to listen to it the day it comes out. And it also tells Spotify's algorithm that millions of people need to hear this song. So help me promote Christian music that contextualizes the gospel and will help change lives by going to RuslanToTheMoon.com or clicking the link below.
Oh, they got me with the dramatics. You knew that a moment cannot be static too soon.
Ruslan.
This is what happened today. Remember, this video was taken down. This video falls within YouTube's Fair Use Act. If Pastor Mike allowed Lakewood to take him to federal court, in my opinion, and I think legally speaking, he would have won because he had a legal right to fair use. Okay, this is where you see reaction videos, reactions to podcasts, so on and so forth. Here's what happened today. This is crazy. And all you Joel Osteen supporters, and he's a really nice guy. Yo, this is disgusting, in my opinion. You're literally one of the biggest pastors in the world, and you're King Petty to the next level. Y'all thought I was petty? This is next level petty. Check this out. Yesterday, and again, this is not Pastor Mike. No, I usually know I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I want to make this video because I think Joel Osteen, after this sort of debacle, in my opinion, is just completely out of pocket for the way he's acting, okay? Yesterday, I was critical of Joel Osteen. Today, I got a copyright claim on my channel. Now, this means that 3 copyright claims, your channel is deleted forever. Like, he would be in Sneeko category. MikeWinger would be in Andrew Tate level category. He would be banned off of YouTube, okay? That's how serious this is. This isn't like funny. This is not cute. This is serious stuff that they're doing here. It turns out that they filed a second copyright claim on a video I did in September, a video which they already claimed and which has not available to be viewed on YouTube. So they took the AdSense from it, then they had the video taken down, and now they're filing another I didn't even know this was possible. The reason it can't be viewed on YouTube is because Lakewood Church already claimed it in December, prompting me to make a new version not using their content. That's the one we just looked at the beginning of his video. That video only lasted about 24 hours before they got it taken down. So he already edited it once. Here's the question. Why file a copyright claim on a video that was already claimed and blocked from viewing? You can't have the video removed. It already is. Maybe someone thought they could get my channel a copyright strike by doing this and to have my content temporarily silenced as a result. It's important to understand a copyright strike comes with consequences. If you get 3 of them, within 3 months, your YouTube channel is deleted permanently. YouTube is not going to give me a copyright strike for this, fortunately. Considering that I don't generally share content related to Osteen and that I share a very critical post just yesterday about his false proclamations in the name of God, the timing is subjective. Could be Osteen, and this is him giving the benefit of the doubt. And I don't, this is Pastor Mike just being a great guy, okay? Could be it could be Osteen, or it could be some zealous employee of his, or perhaps it could be a coincidence. Though, I have never heard of anyone making a second copyright claim on a video that was already claimed and removed it from public viewing. It's also rather strange timing to go back after a dormant video from 3 months ago at this particular movement. The title of the sermon I was critiquing in that video was Let It Go. And here is the official copyright claim. One of the biggest celebrity pastors going after and attempting to censor a Christian YouTuber pastor, a pastor on YouTube, okay? That is insane. Now, if it's not Joel Osteen, this is still on him. He needs to apologize for this. They need to drop this. Lakewood Church is out of pocket. I don't care who it is. This is completely out of pocket. Legally speaking, this is completely out of pocket as a Christian, and ethically speaking, from the actual standpoint of what is fair use, this is illegal. Okay? This is not okay to do this multiple times, and I'm so disappointed. And so if you're at this point thinking, Joel Osteen's a great guy, look at his nice hair and his great smile. Guys, this is not becoming of a pastor, of a minister, of just a reasonable, mature Christian. This is intentionally trying to censor and deplatform someone because you don't like the critique that they have about you, which is not okay. Even in Pastor MikeWinger's video, he tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think that, right? This is out of pocket. This is not okay. The implications of this is now anytime anyone has something to say that's critical about another celebrity pastor, they could potentially just have it strucken out. And you guys know I had my back and forth with Stephen Furtick. He tried to have some stuff taken down. Thankfully, they dropped it. Stephen Furtick was more mature in a situation like this than Lakewood Church and Joel Osteen. Make that make sense for me, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm completely bummed out about this, but as Lakewood Church and Joel Osteen is seemingly attempting to get Christian YouTubers banned from the platform, we are doing our best to get more Christians on to the YouTube platform. And so I got something special coming up for you guys if you're interested in jumping into this space. Hey, if you want to successfully start your YouTube channel, I'm running a free 2-day challenge for you. During these 2 days, I'll be pulling back the curtain on some of the particulars of what it took to grow my main channel to over 240,000 subscribers and laying out a blueprint of how you can do something similar. And to prove that this isn't some dated strategy that I only used on my main channel, I'll also explain how I did it for my second channel in the last few months, growing it to over 50,000 subscribers and having it generate about $5,000 a month on average. I know there's a whole lot going on around the holidays, you're busy, but if you wanna approach your YouTube channel with a strategy and a system that's proven, sign up for this free 2-day challenge below. You can sign up by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment below.
Ruslan.
Guys, if you want to hear Pastor MikeWinger's original video about this whole debacle, I will link that over here. And if you guys want to check out our Master YouTube Live, a channel dedicated just to help Christian YouTubers in a 2-day challenge, we'll pin this up over here, all right? I'll see you guys over there. Peace.